Hello and welcome to The Unwritten Life, Decluttering Book Edition. I asked you guys some question in a previous video about some books, whether I should keep them or not. These two books, you didn't answer me. I don't know, should I keep them or not? It's talking about All Through Bones and The 9 Lives of Chloe King. Should I keep them? Should I not? Let me know. Because you did help me out with some of the others, and these apparently I'm struggling to decide on my own, so, I got issues. That sounded bad. I did have someone being kind enough to answer about 3 of the books that I was questioning, and I agree with the reasoning, so I'm gonna go for the suggested. Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte. It's a classic. I could easily get it at the library. It's not the prettiest edition, and the person who answered didn't really like it much, and I've been thinking about it. I don't think I was all that impressed either, so it gets to go. And if you're wondering about what I'm doing, I'm packing up my whole freaking house, my 3-bedroom house, because I'm moving in less than 2 months. And by then, the takeover date is September 1st, and I have to be out of here, and everything has to be emptied and clean, and then someone will take the house on September 1st, and I don't know where I'm going. That's very scary, interesting, hopefully a good thing. The not knowing is not a good thing, but I'm hoping I'll find out. Keep your fingers crossed that I find something to either rent or buy. I'm kind of hoping for buying, but can't get everything you want. And then, 2 of the books I wasn't sure about. Someone told me to keep, and I agreed with them, It's about Christmas on the little Cornish isle, the Driftwood Inn. It's a cute Christmas romance, so why not keep it? I mean, Christmas comes around every single year, so, have like some staples to read every single year. It's kind of like a nice tradition. I like that idea. And also, Sophie Kinsella. I generally like her books. They're cute, fun, easy reads that don't take too much brain power but are very entertaining, and this is The Undomestic Goddess. I've read it before and I might actually want to read it again. So yeah, I will keep it. And having figuring those 3 out, I made my own decisions about 3 of the other books. Run by Cody Keplinger. I really enjoyed it, and I like her writing style, but I sincerely doubt I'm going to read this book again. Heck, it doesn't even look like I've read it, but I have, and I really liked it, but I don't think I'm going to read it again, so it gets to go away. The same with the 2 of these. Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. I remember being fascinated when I read it, but I don't remember anything about it. Except I know it's about a bookstore where people don't really buy all that many books. It's a weird thing, but I enjoyed it. And then this one, I absolutely love the story, but it's the first book in a trilogy. I don't have the last 2, and also I didn't really like him very much. And I don't think I'm going to read it again. Also, it's in Norwegian, so, Sammen skal vi holde himmelen er titlen. Is the title. God. Mixing up here. Sammen skal vi holde himmelen is the title. Wow, okay. But I really loved it. It's like an epic romance, but at the same time, they're about teens and things happen, and oh yeah. I really liked it, but I'm not gonna keep it. Which might seem weird because it is signed, and it says to me. So yeah, I have a signed book that I'm getting rid of. It happens. And I also have a bunch of other books. And I'm going to talk my way through, hopefully, the rest of the red books today. I bought this one, Tahara Malfi, A Very Large Expanse of Sea. It was so much talked about for a while, and I read it, and I liked it, and yeah, I doubt I will read it again. So I hope someone else will enjoy it, you know? And then Mary Higgins Clark, I have no idea how many of her books I have read. It's a lot. This one is translated to Norwegian, but the original title is No Place Like Home. And I know it's a crime novel because it's Mary Higgins Clark. I don't know what it's about. I could try to read quickly on the back. So yeah, it don't really matter. I don't think I'm gonna read it again, so it gets to go. Oh, this one is harder to decide on. Layla Sales, This Song Will Save Your Life. I don't remember much about it, except that I really, really liked it, and it was a perfect read for me when I read it. And it has a lot of music in it. Which is kind of interesting. I love music. I listen to music like pretty much all the time. And I listen to all different types of music. Sure, there are some types of music, some genres I'm not crazy about, but give me music and I'm mostly good with it. I don't remember much of this, but I feel like I should keep it, so I'm gonna go with the feeling, so I'm gonna keep it. That was very, very explanatory, wasn't it? Oh, John Grisham. Let's see what the English title is. The Last Juror? I have no idea how you say that. But, yeah. I read a bunch of crime novels, and this is like lawyer crime. I don't know what else to call it. Lawyer crimes. Like John Grisham. What it writes about are a lawyer and crime and the judge and jury and all the things, and I don't remember any of it. So, yeah. Do I need to get this? Probably not, so it gets to go away. Oh, and this one I actually think I want to keep. Jostein Gaarder, he's a Norwegian author. The title is Kabal Mysteria. Oh, I got it for Christmas in 1994. There's even the tag for the Christmas. Yeah, I don't need to keep this though. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know why. I have read several of his books, and some I enjoy and some I don't really like. I don't remember much of this one, but it has to do with, let's see if I can find a picture. Like, basically a deck of cards. And I don't remember. I mean, I got it for Christmas in 1994. That's, what? So I was 11 when I got it, and wait, 26. I got this book for Christmas 29 years ago. No wonder I don't remember what it's about, but I'm gonna keep it. Just because, why not? Oh, the other one that I kind of gave up on, this one. Here's the second book in the series. And just, yeah. It's like, oh wait, this one is signed too. Well, whoops. Or not really whoops. But I wasn't crazy about this, but so yeah, they get to go. Bye-bye to those. Oh, I'm not one for anthologies very much, like short stories. But I have this one, By Blood We Live, Vampire Stories by a bunch of different people. And they're short stories, and I don't know. Vampires are such a fascinating thing. Not necessarily, that sparkling one named from the Twilight books and all. I would want like the dangerous, gritty Anne Rice and Dracula kind of vampires, I find them to be very fascinating. I think it's about the darkness in people that fascinates me. I don't even want to question what that means, but you know what? I'm gonna keep this, even though I'm not the most fan of short stories. I'm just, short stories not usually for me. Oh, Uncle Tom's Cabin by, God, who wrote this? It's a really old edition. Harriet Beecher Stowe. Oh my God. This is a really old edition. To the point of, I don't know. I honestly don't know when this was printed, this edition. It doesn't say. That's how you know it's old one. But yeah, it was actually printed in Norway, and it's not like books are printed generally in Norway anymore. It's an old one. I read it for book club. It raises a lot of good questions when you talk about it, in my opinion, I think. As far as I remember, I mean, it's already several years ago. But I think it's, something about the back of these kind of books, I like the look of it, so I'm gonna keep it. Whoops. Oh, joy. We have more John Grisham. Let's see. This is The Street Lawyer. I used to love John Grisham and like the lawyer and the intrigues and the drama and the crime aspect of it. I don't remember any of it. So it gets to go. And let's see, the other one, the title is The Runaway Jury. Don't remember anything about that either. I can't help but think this might have been turned into a movie. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember anything about them. Well, gets to go. Oh, Dan Brown, let's see, Digital Fortress maybe? Digital Fortress, that's the original title. I really enjoyed the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons, and I think I enjoyed this one too, but I don't remember much of it. That seems to be a common theme now. Like, oh, I read it many years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. I don't remember anything of it. Why the heck am I keeping it? Sure, I could read it again, but if I'm not going to read it again, there's no point in keeping it. Or, I mean, some books I might not read again, but I enjoy them. And I like the look of them. So some I'm just going to keep for that sake. But others, it's like, if I really want to read it again, I could get it at the library. It would be okay. Because I'm pretty sure they got it. And if my local library don't have it, there's a ton of different libraries in my country. Someone is sure to have it. So I'm not going to keep it. Oh, this one is harder. Jojo Moyes. The 1+1. It's a confusing love story at times, as far as I remember. I don't know. I don't remember much of this one either, but I remember enjoying it. But the question is, will I read it again? I don't know. Let me know. Should I keep it? I think I enjoyed it. I might want to read it again, but maybe not. But it's about love and friendship and romance, and I like the friendship aspect. And there's a cute dog, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a dog in this one. Let me know. Should I keep it? Because I find it hard to decide sometimes. So let me know. Okay. Yes. Patrick Ness and Monster Calls. We're ready for book club? I think it's a young adult novel. I feel like I should remember more of this as we read it for book club, but I really don't. I really don't. It is about a boy and his mother that is sick. And it's about a tree coming to be a monster. I feel like I sound confused. But I don't know. I think I'm actually going to go with a no on this one. Let it go. Oh, seriously? More John Grisham. That's quite impressive. I don't know, how many books have I had of that author? Okay, the original title is The Broker. And I don't know what it's about, but I assume he's doing his thing with the regular themes. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna read it again, so it gets to go. Falling into Place by Amy Zhang. What was it? There are no accidents. I wouldn't be so sure of that. Accidents happen all the time. She would be an object in motion that would stay in motion even if it meant flattening everything in her path. I have no idea. I bought it. I read it. I honestly don't even remember if I liked it or not, so that's how little memorable this was to me. So it can go away, you know? It can go away. Andy McNabb. What do I know about this book? Let's see, the title is Remote Control. Oh, Nick Stone. That's the main character of the book. I think I remember that name. Interesting. Secret agent. Something. And he has to take care of a friend's kid, and something is, yeah, I have to keep a secret. I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe I should keep this one. I feel like I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know why. As I said, I'm going with the feeling right now. Oh, The Girl with All the Gifts, R Carey. It's zombie-ish things. I remember being super fascinated when I read it. I think it's been made into a movie, and I've seen some of the clips from the movie, and it felt very different than the book. And I was fascinated with the book when I was reading it, but when I was done, I was like, okay, I'm done. So I think I can just get rid of this. That was easy. All right. 2 more half full boxes. Let's see. Sharp boxes. Okay, we are in Siri land here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is a whole Siri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is a Siri by R Carey. The Siri title is The Parasol Protectorate. We have Solas, which is book 1. Changeless. And Blameless. Heartless. And Timeless. Everything is something less. It's a very fascinating book. It's supernatural. It's got vampires and werewolves and Alexia Terabate. Probably said that name wrong. But she is a Solas, which I'd never heard of Solas before, so that was a very fascinating one. And it's just pure entertainment, and I love it, so I'm gonna keep the whole series. Totally. Okay, where is... Oh. I Apparently we're in series land now. Okay. Robin Lafevers. I don't know how to pronounce that name either. Okay, a trilogy. The trilogy is called His Fair Assassin. Book 1 is Grave Mercy. Book 2, Dark Triumph. And Book 3, Mortal Heart. And it's about... Let's see if I can remember. I know I'm going to keep it. I mean, assassins is a fascinating subject. And it's about... I don't know if they're going there willingly or if they're like kidnapped. But young girls are raised in a monastery and they're raised to be assassins, and there's a lot that goes with that, and it's just, you know, kick-ass women that realize not everything as necessarily as they have been told, and they need to make some decisions. And I like it. And I will admit that when I bought it, these were thicker than I thought they would be, but I really enjoyed it. So they get to come with me to wherever I move, and you're about to cut me off, and I think I can do this one because it's simple. It's Lord of the Rings, the whole trilogy by R Tolkien. It's in Norwegian. It's a pretty edition, and I will never give this up. It's that simple. I will say, though, I do enjoy Lord of the Rings. I should probably read it again. I haven't read it in God knows how many years. But The Hobbit is my favorite. And I think I usually say that my favorite beginning to a story is how The Hobbit begins. How he explains basically a whole of a hobbit. I just love that. But you're about to cut me off, so I'm gonna need to restart you. Hold on. And I'm back. So, okay. Next trilogy is by a Norwegian author. The author's name is Siri Better, and it's called The Raven Rings in English. I have the first book, Odin's Barn. Then we have the second, Rota, and Edna. So, yeah, these are in Norwegian. They're fantasy, and I love them. And they're so... It's like she's mixing our world with Norse mythology and adding a little bit of magic by turning our world on its head. Is that how you'd say it? It's like, in this world, our world are kind of like the scary story you tell kids. Our way of living in our world is kind of like, I would equate it to like the monster under the bed that's gonna come and take you at night. That's what we are to these people. It's super fascinating. And you know, when the kids in these books grow up, they think we are a myth. Humans are a myth. And they're not real. And it's super fascinating, and I absolutely love it. To the point where I bought the hardcover books. And I mean, Norwegian books in hardcover is expensive. So me going out and buying that, yeah, that's something I need to keep because expensive. And then more books I'm gonna keep. It's a 5-book series, and I am not sure which one is the first one. It's a series called The Great Library by Rachel Kane. And yeah, it's the whole series, and I don't know which one is which. We have Ink and Bone, we have Sword and Pen, there's Smoke and Iron, Ash and Quill, and Paper and Fire. And as I said, I don't know which is the first. I think Ink and Bone is the first, but I'm not sure. Let's see if I can figure it out. Yes, I think this one is the first. I would say it's a bit supernatural, but absolutely not. It's, imagine the Great Library of Alexandria never burned down. If it hadn't burned down, today's world, in our world, might have looked completely different. And that's kind of what this book is. How much different our world could have been, because, you know, if the library in Alexandria held all knowledge, knowledge is power. It's actually the tagline here. Knowledge is power, and it is. Knowledge and money is power. So if you have it, you would want to keep it. And that's what the library here is doing. And it's so cool. I just love it. So, yes, 5 books that I am keeping. No doubt about that. Okay, so, oh god, this is heavier. Very heavier. Very heavier. Wow. Yeah, English is not my first language, but this is the last box. And we're starting with something I'm not gonna keep, which is kind of good because it's taking up space. That's not the right order, is it? Is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's the Twilight Saga, all the 4 books. I read them. I liked them at the time. I don't really feel like that. I don't feel the need to keep books where vampires are sparkling anymore, so they get to go. Bye-bye to those books. That was an easy one. Some of the others will be harder. Oh no, wait, this one is easy too. This is Jane Austen. It's the old edition. And yeah, it's Sense and Sensibility. I've read it, I enjoyed it, it's Jane Austen, I'm keeping it. Some things are that simple. Dean R. Koontz, I have no idea how you pronounce that. The title is Lightning. It's crime novel mixed with magical fantasy or supernatural or something, if I remember correctly. And that would be very impressive because, like, I read it, like, what, 25 years ago? God, that's a long time ago. Well, I couldn't have... No, wait. Yeah, I totally could have read this one 25 years ago. So, yeah. I don't feel the need to read it again, so I can get rid of that. And... oh, look, another one I can get rid of. Carrying Slaughter. And the English title is Indelible? What? That's a word I have no idea how to say in English. I can write it down here, I'm thinking. Or, yeah. I have no idea. In Norwegian it's called Hevnere. Something with vengeance, I assume. And, I don't know. I don't remember anything about it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Put it to the side so I can tell you guys the actual title without trying to butcher it too many more times. And let's see. Same author, Sidney Sheldon. We had a bunch of books by that author by my library, and then I apparently got some for my own. Not library editions. But it's like, as with several of the others, crime novels, used to read it, don't feel the big need to read it again. I could always get new books, you know. The Sky is Falling is this one. Charismatic Family. They're popular in something. I don't know, but get rid of that one. This one seems cuter on the front side on the page, but you know, it's a crime novel, so something dies or someone gets killed. Tell Me Your Dreams is the title. So yeah, Oh. I thought it was women getting killed. It looks like... Three young, beautiful women are being arrested for raw and brutal murder on men. So, yeah, but no, not keeping it. That's a common theme here, apparently. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's written as like interview format. I think it's been made into a movie. I really enjoyed it when it came out, or when I read it. It was so much talked about for a bit, and I did enjoy it, but I don't feel the need to keep it. God, I bought a lot of books that I'm now not keeping. Julianne Hoffman, The Cutting Room. Oh, I read this one like only a few years ago. It's slightly disturbing, very fascinating, crime novel. Bad things happen. I don't think I'm gonna read it again though, so it gets to go. I'm starting to love how many books are going actually. Kelly Armstrong, The Summoning. Young Chloe Saunders has a gift and that makes her dangerous. It's the first book in a series that I'm pretty sure of. I don't know anything about it. The first book in a Darkest Powers trilogy. So apparently it's a trilogy. I don't know anything about it. The backside mentions ghosts. I'm not crazy about ghosts, so it gets to go. Oh, this one I'm actually going to keep. Angie Thomas, On the Top. I've read it, I liked it. It contained a bunch of music. So if you have a book with a lot of music, I might want to keep them apparently. Oh, this one I really liked when I read it. The Revenge Playbook by Rachel Allen. Sorry I butchered that name. 4 girls, 1 plan, and the night that changes everything. And they want revenge. I don't remember much about it. I remember I enjoyed it, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much this now. Because I mean, I read it like, what, 15 years ago? Possibly 10, 15 years ago. I've changed, you know? We all change. And we all change at least in 10, 15 years. So, yeah. The Forsaken, Lisa M. Stassi. This is the first book of 3. I think it's a trilogy. Maybe. But I only have the first book. I tried to get the other ones, but at that point in time, that was not possible. The tagline in the back, or not tagline, but something in the back here says, if you love Hunger Games, read this. Every teenager must take the test. If you pass, you live. If you fail, you're forsaken. So, you know. Kind of dystopian. I was so into dystopians for a while. So, yeah. Don't remember much more about it. I enjoyed it. I don't think I would care that much for it now, so it gets to go. Oh, book 1 and 2. Norwegian fantasy. Hulder og Forbannet. They're written by Tonje Tornes. I really enjoyed the first book. The second book was a bit more meh, but yeah, I think, yes, they're signed, or at least that one, yep. They're both signed to me, and I bought them, hardcover. Also because I went to a talk with this author, and one more. And I bought the books from the last person too, but I think I've gotten rid of those a while ago. And I'm realizing I'm not that crazy about these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Even though they're signed and a hardcover, so, you know. But, sure, I spent money on it. They're hardcover in Norwegian, so they were expensive. But those money was spent years ago. They don't matter anymore. I'm not going to get that money back. And another fantasy, more like ghost-ish, I think, in Norwegian, Hvileløs, by Tina Trovik. Another signed book. Apparently that was all the thing for a while, but yeah, sorry, not gonna keep that one either. Though I don't think I bought this one. I think it was sent to me for review, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, sending a hardcover for review, you know, that's a luxury. And the last book of the box, Eve Chase, Black Rabbit Hole. I mean, I might keep this one just because of the cover, because it's so pretty. Then again, but is it covered? No, it's super boring naked, but I mean, when you put the cover on, it's so pretty, and it might be worth keeping just because of the pretty cover. Is that a thing? Do you guys do that? Do you keep books just because they're pretty? Because apparently I'm about to. So I'm curious if other people do it too, or if it's just a me thing. Wow. I'm getting rid of so many books. I need to have my own little book sale to get rid of everything. Try to get some money back because, you know, the world is expensive these days. Okay, I have officially gone through all my... No, I haven't. But yeah, okay. I have officially gone through all the read books that I had in boxes. And you guys, you need to help me with these 3. 2 from the past video, so, you know, help me out here, okay? Ultra Bones, it's a thriller, look like a fantasy, love the cover. I think I love the book too. And then we have 9 Lives of Chloe King. Super entertaining. Thick, but super entertaining, super easy read. Should I keep them? Should I let them go? Let me know down in the comment section. Then the new one for this video. The 1+1 by Jojo Moyes. Should I keep it? Should I let it go? It has friendship, romance, and probably a dog. I need you guys to answer me, okay? Help me out with these 3. That's all I'm gonna ask of you this time. So let me know, should I keep or should I get rid of these? And I hope you have enjoyed this. It's an interesting way of doing like the book sorting, like talking my way through it, and I like it. And I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing if you have. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to, well, watch me sit and ramble. I really appreciate that, so thank you so much. And if you liked the video, do. And yet again, I'm gonna remind you, let me know down in the comment section. And I hope you have a nice day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!